welcome back to the Laughing Ladle. I'm Amy.
And I'm Peyton.
And
we're the mother-daughter duo.
Today we're going to make kale chips. We're still staying on the idea of low-cost food, easy. This is not a depression food, I don't think, but kale is easy to grow, grows kind of through the winter and that. It's really great for gut health and when you just want something to munch on that's kind of crunchy, and you can season it kind of any way that you want to. So we're gonna get started. This is our kale here, and Peyton has already taken it. We purchased the one in the bag. You can also just chop it up, but when you're chopping it up, you want to make sure that you take out the ribs. And even though this was a bag of the kale, it still had a few ribs in it that we kind of came across and stuff. So, and then you want to wash it and then dry it and make sure it's dried really well. And then that's going to be your chips that we're going to make from. And this bowl here, you'll see how much it goes down. So it might look like a lot, but it's not really going to be once that we've put it in the oven and that to make it. So, all right, Peyton, would you like to get started? Here's your big bowl.
Sure. First, we're going to transfer our kale into a bigger bowl because we got a really big bag.
And I'm looking here. See, here's one with the rib, and so I see a few here. So
we're just gonna.
I'm gonna look through and grab any ribs that I see. Okay, we're gonna make the dressing now, and I like to make the dressing in a separate bowl here. The reason why is because I like to be able to taste it and stuff before we start pouring it on here. Okay, you'll see some people, they'll just get started and putting all their stuff, but you can't really taste it. And so, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put the olive oil here.
How much olive oil, Mom?
Well, we're trying to do this with recipes, but sometimes I get a little off kilter just by looks, okay? So right now I'm gonna do maybe 3 tablespoons, okay? If you're trying to be health conscious again, go less.
Maybe 2.5.
Maybe 1, I mean, you know. Okay, so, and then Peyton, if you want to put in, we got some salt and pepper. You know, depends on how you like them, if you like them really salty or that. I also have seen the salt and vinegar seasoning at the store, and I have liked to do those on it too. So, and then a little bit, I don't know if I'd use all of that.
Yes.
But maybe here, you want to see, let's see.
How much
maybe
is that?
More than that.
Maybe a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. How about that?
Half a teaspoon of garlic
powder. Okay. All right. And then I've already squeezed half of a lemon. I like the lemon in there, it gives a little tang, so you don't have to. Okay, now whisk it up. Get it going. Okay, that's good. Okay, now this is the difference. See, I like to, here you can see it, it's kind of whisked together. It has a nice kind of golden color. I like to just taste it. Woo!
Lemony?
It is very lemony, and that is going to transfer onto the chips that I'm really going to like. So, okay. Now you ready, Peyton? You're going to need a spatula. Okay.
Our new spatulas that we got half off.
A plug. Half off at Safeway today. We found red spatulas. And red, if you haven't noticed, is my favorite color. So Peyton grabbed those for me. She's my favorite daughter.
Your only daughter.
Okay, now I like to say just massage it into the chips. Peyton doesn't have her gloves, so she, of course, will not want to do this. But she's going to stir it. But you just really want to make sure that they all get coated. And so when you're going in there, you can just kind of rub it together, and that, because you want that goodness all over them, and a little bit of salty and that. Massage it. Okay, so you can see how it's all glistening. It's all been coated really well. I have this thing that I like to do. go now. So now let's get our sheet pans. You can see how quick this is going, right? Okay. Here's a sheet pan, and this is parchment paper. And if you live close to like a cash and carry or a restaurant store, you can get a whole box, which is about this wide thick, full of parchment paper, for like maybe $40, and it will last you years and years, because a full sheet is a full sheet pan, which is about this wide. This is a half. Much better than the parchment paper and less expensive than in the store. So,
And Mom, I've heard some people use wax paper instead of parchment.
no, we don't use wax paper. And this looks like this because there's a little bit of water on there, but that helps it stick. And then you see here I have another one. I've just taken this piece and pulled it in half to cut it. Okay, so let's go ahead. You need to have your chips spread out. You don't want them all piled up on top, otherwise they're not going to dry and give you that crispiness. Go to work, Peyton. And I think that, no,
that was a bit much.
That's too much. So we're going to transfer over here onto this one. These are great. Kids could make these with you.
And if your kids don't like veggies, you can make these.
You could put red pepper flakes in there to make it a little spicy. You know, maybe you could ask the kids what kind of spices they think might be good. Try different things. Sometimes they have those spice buns. You can get those and try on them. Okay. All right, so these are all kind of spread out. We're gonna put this in the 350 oven, and for about maybe 10 minutes, and then check on them. Okay. Into the oven we go. Okay, so these are just about done, so you can see some. So I like to take the Parmesan right now and sprinkle it on it, and then put them back in just to finish up, so some of that Parmesan gets a little bit baked on there to stick. So these have like maybe just a minute left. Okay, here we go. We got these now. I'm just gonna scoop them off. Works super easy with the parchment. See, some of that Parmesan is browned a little bit.
You okay?
Hot! This is not pretend, it's really hot.
Unlike last video.
The magic of TV.
Just 200 degrees. You can pull it out. It's okay. Like.
Yeah, we're about done. All right. All right, now, ready? Very messy, but so good.
I wouldn't eat these before a date.
If we were doing that ASMR, they go fast. You gotta eat them like right out of the oven. They don't really keep. If you've ever bought the ones in the bag, they're just gross. I don't think we're gonna have any left over for the movie.
Nope. Alright, thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.